at a day labor site with us. If you're so interested, you know that Tom Potter is planning on building one with taxpayer money in Portland. We've protested it at Central Cultural in Cornelius. We have had Bruce Starr came out for one of those, and we forced them to take down their day labor sign. And I'm wondering, will you get on board with most of the bills in the Thatcher Flores package and publicly push for those, and perhaps come to one of these day labor protests where we're protesting criminals?
Here's the big issue that I've often said for against immigration reform is that I think the public is absolutely with you on these issues. I do believe that the other side is so politically powerful in this state that you don't have a chance in the Senate, in the House, or the governor's office. So you've got the legislature that still need to be heard by the governor. The fact is that we're sitting right now in July of 07, and to make the ballot for November of 08 is not an impossibility. And what I would really strongly suggest is that those people who want to demand immigration reform, the political reality is that we pushed as hard as we could. Senator Starr and I put forward a minority report, and Senator Starr drafted. He did a marvelous job of getting that thing on the floor. But once it got on the floor, those people who opposed it voted for it and sent it to Ways and Means.
It dies in committee.
The bottom line is that the only way you're going to get true reform in this area is to go directly to the people. And if you put out an initiative petition, I think it'd be signed like crazy. You'd have a lot of talk radio support, you'd have a lot of free media support, and for some reason I can't figure out why those who are huge advocates for immigration reform aren't getting out there and trying to get out ahead of it and get it on the ballot, because I think it would win. I think it would win overwhelmingly, and what you also do is you would hold politicians who are up for election in 08, they would have to take a position on that bill. You see what I'm saying? And so my strong suggestion is you can go protest at day labor sites, and that's fine. But if you took all that energy and put it on the ballot, you would have a real victory in November of 08. And that's my suggestion to you.
We actually have ballot measures.
Did it end up in Ways and Means?
Well, actually, yeah.
It's still a good answer.
But I'm in agreement with Larry. Matter of fact, on the Thatcher Flores package, I think that I signed all 15. Okay. So I couldn't remember if I signed them all or if there was, because there was one or two that I think that I had a question about. But my staff says I signed all 15 because she betrayed us. So I have no problem supporting it, and I agree with Larry, and I think he's absolutely right from a political standpoint. You're going to have to take it directly to the people, and that's one of the reasons why we have initiatives in the state. And one of the things that I'm fine with however the public votes. If they vote for it, I would support it. If they vote against it, I might disagree with them, but I would still support their decision.
You would both advocate for a bill that would deny illegal aliens driver's license.
Yes,
absolutely.
But I also want to throw out there that was foreseen, and there was a huge effort to try to take away major portions of the initiative process in this legislature. They want to take away power away from the citizens and centralize it in the governor's office and the legislature. And for some reason, the public is not being in tune with what's happening. I don't care if it's political right or political left. At some point, you're going to be frustrated with the political process, and you want to go take something directly to the people. And what this legislature did is to significantly curb back your rights to use the initiative process. And that was, believe me, issues like immigration reform is one of the reasons why the initiative process was under attack this legislative session. We got them, they couldn't roll it back all the way, but believe me, that every session you're going to see more of a chance to roll back the right of the people to do initiatives.
So like Jeff Hall was head of that committee?
I can't remember, it was on the House side.
With the initiative, though, I mean, you already have a monetary hurdle, and it would be so much easier. I mean, we are willing to put forth the ballot initiative. It would be so much easier if you guys would just do your jobs in February. And so I'm just looking for...
You have to remember, you can do anything
you're in the minority.
As long as